the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Escaping to his left. He's going to keep it himself. Nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Herbert, he'll be forced outright. Off he goes. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play, and it results in a big touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. And in motion is Ingram. Hicks, now to throw it here on first down. He connects with Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A run with the Central Florida prominent R.J. Harvey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run with Harvey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2.
It's a great job here by the quarterback keeping the play alive. You can tell once he avoided the rush and became a runner, he looked up and goes, hey, I got a path to the pylon. I might be able to score. He couldn't quite make it all the way, but he sets his guys up now in prime position with 1st and goal.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-3 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Harvey. And this is not going to do it either. Stops for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. On 4th down, here's Nix. Escaping. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Broncos 10, Chargers 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Ready, run! Delta, stop.
A run, this is Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Set. 380. Set.
On the ground, this is Harris.
Najee Harris with that carry. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Set. 380. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Hampton. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Set. 380. Set.
He'll try to run with Hampton. Good blocking, and he's pinned. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10.
Chargers 14. Broncos 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's Nix. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Camper. 5-9. Baylor Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 25.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down.
On first down, Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Line. Crowd right. Hey, alert motion. Ready.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back, and he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Herbert to the air again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 14-yard line.
Run. Set. 380. Run. Easy. We'll go orange. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's second and 1.
Let's go. Hey.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and the quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll push forward for about a yard. Deion Henley there on the tackle. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Give now to Harvey, running right. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Now a 3rd and 2. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
16 yards.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Throwing, Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Harvey. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's pumped by Harvey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Mims sent in motion here. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Forced out wide. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Exiting the pocket right. Taking off And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will come back to tie things at 17. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Let's go, let's go. Ray.
On first down, it's Hampton. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Trying the left side, here's Hampton. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, Delta to Hunt.
On play action, now Herbert. Open man, right side, he's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, L.A.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter, and this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Go.
On the give, here's Hampton. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
On the tackle. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Easy. Bring it up. Taylor, tight. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Giants. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he just does take that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's Nix. Moving left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught once again by Ingram.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
This is caught at the 2, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Throwing is Nix, and he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go lion. Home troops right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
180. Hey, Ram. Banjo. 12. 21. Baylor Tiger.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go. Take it! Keep it going. Take it to him. Hey, easy. We go orange. Go.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Jonathan Cooper in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. And a timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson, and our terrific team behind the scenes.